Hello and welcome to Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot. My name is Desiree and this video is a reading for the energy of Aquarius. So I have the original tarot here by DeBry, which is the tarot deck that Pamela Coleman Smith did the artwork for. This is the Ehrenberg Tarot, and this is also a tarot deck, but I'm using it as an oracle deck. It's called the Primordial Tarot by Sergio Topi, and it's just like a tarot deck, except there are different meanings for the cards. So I use it as an oracle deck once in a while. All right, so as I said, this is a reading for the energy of Aquarius, and what I mean by that is that we all have Aquarian energy in our charts by way of the house system. So you may or may not have a planet in the sign of Aquarius, but you absolutely have a house in the sign of Aquarius. And so what that means is that we can access these energies, and it might take a little bit more patience and practice for some of us than others, but the idea is that it's there and it's available for us to call upon when we see fit. So so if you are here by title, then you do have Aquarius in your chart. All right, so that is my last shuffle for you, Aquarius. Now let us go ahead and pull 3 cards for your main energies, Aquarius. Oh, so we've got the 2 of Cups, water energy. Then we've got the 8 of Wands in reverse, fire. And then the Knight of Swords, fire of air, in reverse. Okay. So there is a relationship that perhaps you've kind of let up on a bit. You're not putting so much energy and thought into it. You're not heading into it as aggressive as you were at one point. It's looking like you've definitely scaled back a bit, and we're going to see why and see if we can determine what kind of relationship that is. That might be too specific for this reading, but we'll see if the cards can give us a little bit more clues. And so I'm going to use the Ehrenberg Tarot to dive into this message a little bit more. And I'm going to draw 9 cards from this deck. All right, one more good shuffle. All right, Aquarius, let's see what is going on here. So we've got the Magician, Major Arcana, the World in reverse. Very interesting. We've got 1 and 21 here, and 2 Major Arcanas at that. The Ace of Wands in reverse, fire. 7 of Wands, more fire. Strength, another Major Arcana here. And then we've got the 5 of Cups in reverse, water. 10 of Swords, air. Queen of Cups, water of water. And Major Arcana, the Chariot. Okay, let me switch your view here. All right, let's see. I seem to have gone in a little bit of an angle. Okay, there's your beautiful spread, Aquarius. Okay, so okay, so there is a relationship here that you were putting a lot of your energies in, and it didn't quite bear the fruit that you thought it would. It didn't bring you, it didn't quite bring you, fulfill you to where you thought it was going to be. You were putting lots of energy into it, and it doesn't really seem that the energy was reciprocated. It's kind of like you were working on this on your own, and it seems like you feel like you kind of want to give up, like you want to stop, you want to quit putting your energies in this, but you are invested, and you are invested in a way that you don't feel like giving up, and stopping is quite the way that you need to go. You, like I said, you're invested, and you've already put a lot of your resources in it, lots of your energy, and you basically were the only one doing that, or you didn't feel that it was reciprocated in a manner that was agreeable, or that was equal to what you were putting in. With our Knight of Swords in reverse, so that's air of fire. So I'm sorry, fire of air. And so you came into this really excited about it, and it all kind of just shifted once you saw that the energy wasn't being returned in the way that you wanted it to be. So with Strength here and the Chariot, we also have this Five of Cups, and it does look, because of this Five of Cups is here, and Five of Cups is, the sadness, loss, maybe even a little bit of grief, but it is in reverse. So I feel like the damage isn't quite to the point where there's no return. In order for this to work out, it's seeming that you're going to have to face some of your own monsters, your own animalistic qualities, maybe some kind of trauma related things that trigger you about this person. And so what I'm kind of feeling here is that it's more so that the feeling is not being reciprocated. It's more so that your expectations are maybe set a little unrealistically, and that's due to some of your own demons, some of the things that you have dealt with in your life, some of the things that you have come across. And so you're coloring your past experiences, you're coloring your current situation based on the past. Now, that's not to say that we can't learn from the past. We definitely should. We definitely need to grow from things that happen to us. We need to learn to do better, be better. But sometimes when those situations aren't properly dealt with within our own heart, within our own psyche, we can bring that as baggage to other relationships. And so while we as humans are very good at placing the blame on others, a lot of the times, well, it takes two to tango, right? And a lot of the times it can be that we are just, that person is somehow triggering our traumas, triggering our old situations that we used to be in. And we really aren't seeing that person who they are, but actually as the trigger, if that makes sense. And so really what I'm seeing here is that you're going to really have to dig deep on this one and really understand where your expectations set a little high. So we do have the World over here next to the Magician. So you were putting all these energies and all these resources, and it didn't quite pan out the way you wanted it to be, and it kind of made you feel like you need to leave. But your heart is invested, and I can't really tell if this person is just not reciprocating. I feel like this has something to do with, a lot to do with you, and more so along the lines of dealing with those demons that hide in the deep dark depths of our soul and in our psyche. And with the Chariot here, I'm feeling, along with the Strength card, I really feel that it's gonna take you harnessing these the light the expectation that you have of this person, of yourself, and of your love life, your connection life in general. It's going to take that desire, and it's going to take the dark side of you as well to move forward and to be strong and have fortitude to move forward in getting these two things to work together. Now, I've gone through therapy, couples therapy with my husband, and man, it's like since 2015 we've kind of been at this, and it's really a long process. First I started working on myself, and then my husband and I got involved, and then I kind of, we kind of took a break with the therapy. I kind of felt like we were at a good point, and then we picked it back up again, and then my husband started going alone. I mean, it's been a road of growth for us both as individuals and also as a couple. And through that therapy, I have learned that no matter who you're with, you find that person who is going to press your buttons. And the reason why that person presses your buttons is because that type of person is the person, has that makeup, that emotional maturity / immaturity that can help you grow, and at the same time you help that person grow. So that person is here to help you see your wounds and help close those wounds up with love. So it takes a lot of vulnerability and trust to allow yourself to be healed in a way, and it takes also that person empathy to work with you and to be patient with you, and to know that when you freak out, that it's not taken personally. It's more of the inside work that needs to be done. And so that person is your teammate, your coach in a way, to help you through that. And that's exactly what I'm seeing here with Strength, 5 of Cups in reverse, and the Chariot. I'm seeing that it's going to take you working through this and that person giving you the space to do that. Now, like I said, I can't see the other side of this. I don't know if this person is the one to do that. That is something that you're going to have to decide, that you're going to have to work with, to decide if you want to be vulnerable and open up. But that's what I see coming from your side, from your energies that are pushing through, that it's not necessarily the other person not reciprocating. It's more so you're putting on some of your baggage onto that person. And so, like I said, it's going to take some strength, some fortitude. It's going to take harnessing those two things, maybe even 3, but it's about bringing things together, opposites, things that you don't think that would naturally work with one another, but yet they are related, and getting everything into a synergistic movement, and a movement of healing, of love, of vulnerability. So yes, that's what I see here. All right, I didn't get out my guidebook. All right, so we're going to pull a card from the Primordial Tarot. And like I said, we're using this as an oracle deck. So this is just like a tarot. It's got 78 cards, 22 major arcana, 4 suits, the courts as well. But the suits are named differently, and they're roughly the same. But I say roughly, and I mean roughly the same. And so in that regards, it reads like an oracle deck. Now, I don't have these all memorized, so I'm going to have to use the booklet to pull it out to get the meaning. All right, Aquarius. Okay, so we've got 14 of Soul, which is the king, more or less. And I believe it's the father. Let's see. Oh, it's Man of the Soul. All right, so The aged shaman has a lifetime of experience and wisdom. He is shackled to the hagstone. This right here is the hagstone to represent the depth of his commitment. As he ages, his body weakens and withers, while his soul grows in strength and confidence. His eye can now easily see the activities in the spirit realm, even as his eyesight in the physical world dims. Oh, that's pretty cool, especially since as I'm getting deeper into my 40s, my eyesight is dimming, which is unfortunate. I'm having to pull things away. Let's see, back to this. He understands the gifts that he has been given. He knows his responsibility to share what he knows with his tribe. The shaman has been practicing for many years and has the skills needed to effectively teach people what they need to learn, no matter how difficult the lesson. Divinatory meaning is life experience, an honored teacher, a wise, skilled person. Now, this could very well be nodding to that other, that second half that we're dealing with, that second energy. And that kind of ties into me saying that that person that's in those people that you bring into your life that you're attracted to are meant to heal you, because they have a certain experience, a way of being about themselves that can, trigger you, but trigger you in a safe way. And to let you know that it's okay to be upset about that, but you're in a safe place, and they're stroking your hair and giving you hugs and giving you that safety and allowing you to be vulnerable. So and this very well could be you teaching the other person as well. You could also be the teacher for this one. And as I said, couples come together to heal one another. No one is completely healed, and so we all come together. We come together as a couple to heal the other half. Okay, Aquarius, I hope this has made sense, and I hope this has helped you in some way. If you know of anyone who can benefit from this message, please share. And with that, I will let you go, and I'll see you next reading. Take care.